Is that Greg? Craig?
Yeah, it's Craig.
It's Greg!
No, it's Craig.
Greg, who gives a fuck?
No, you don't. Craig is amazing. Okay.
Okay, he's a computer that does shit.
Yeah.
Everyone.
No. This is a life-saving device. All right.
Sure. Okay.
So
I mean, it saves me time.
My first job I ever had was working at a Toys R Us.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was what do you call them? 16 at the time.
Okay, that was like forever ago.
Yeah. Because I'm old now.
I'm older, but yeah.
Barely.
Enough.
Gosh. 22 and a half days.
Gosh. All right, go on.
But so they're closing down.
I know.
Toys R Us can't make it. But that's not the point for my story. My point for my story was the amazing way to get extra cash.
Yeah.
Now, I worked during the holiday season.
Again, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I worked through Black Friday and Christmas at a toy store.
You poor thing.
Yeah. So, what would happen was whenever someone needed help bringing something to their car or whatever assistance, sometimes if they were nice enough, they would give me a little tip. Now, this tip ranged anywhere from like $5 to like $15.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially if it was like the bigger the item. Now, the thing was, I wasn't technically allowed to accept these.
Well, my job that I have right now, you're not supposed to either. I don't, but you're not supposed to.
Don't you take those tips? Like, okay, yep. Hey, man, you really helped out. You want this tip? Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh no, I can't. Okay, well, if you insist.
Wow. You're a dirty whore.
What, do you not accept the tips?
Well, first off, where I work at, they don't really give too much tips because it's a bunch of rich people thinking they're going to a fancy department store when it's really not.
Look, man, if someone comes up to, like if I'm working an honest day's work and someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, you want free money?" I'm not gonna tell them no.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice.
I'm gonna be, okay.
Wow, you gotta make it sound like you don't want it.
You can't be greedy about it. You'd be like, oh man, no, I can't accept this. Oh, well, all right.
As you just grab it out,
if you're twisting my arm. Yeah, well, all right. So that was a good time. I was basically a cart pusher.
Oh, well, I mean, that's not so bad.
It is here
terrible.
When it's August and it's hot.
I mean, that's not holiday season though.
And then it turns December and it's raining.
Like, what holiday are you talking about? Because August is not a holiday season.
Yes, but then it turns to November and December and all the other months that come after.
Wait, where did you live? What state did you live in when you were 16?
This one.
Oh, I thought you lived out. Okay. I don't know
No.
why the hell I thought that. Okay, cool.
Born and raised.
I thought you, for some reason, you were out somewhere else. Okay, cool.
No, that's weird.
I don't know what the.
Don't do that.
I thought that.
Stop that.
Oh. Whereabouts though? Like out east, west, central, south?
Like 45
North?
minutes south.
Oh, okay. Ew. Okay.
Near the mall.
Oh no! Ew. No, I don't like. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
They're the only ones that would hire me. So
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I had to do what I had to do.
Gotta make that dough.
Best paying one is when I interned, but I think honestly the best one I had was working at Radio Shack.
Radio Shack. Oh
Yeah,
my
because
God.
the one I worked in was a small one, and there was only like three of us that worked there. And so most of the day, I would just be chilling out, like watching Netflix or something.
Because nobody would go into Radio Shack.
Yeah, because literally, like there'd be no one else coming in. But if someone did, oh man, pushing for that commission. The more I got on their ticket, the more that got onto my paycheck. Like,
So Radio Shack is all straight up commission?
no, you get you got a minimum wage, but you could get commission for whatever you sold.
Oh.
So you're checking them out, whatever. And you're like, well, we got this sale on batteries. It's a really good deal.
Oh, I would look at you thinking you're on crack or some shit. First
Are
off,
you sure you?
who would go into a Radio Shack? Like, why?
Mostly the older generation.
They don't know better. That's true.
And then while I was working there, the local schools were starting to do some like robotics program.
Oh, okay.
And so they needed to come in to buy parts and stuff.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so
Questionable.
I didn't question it. I just accepted the money.
I mean, yeah, you do.
Yeah. But yeah, no,
Okay.
so no one came in. I was just sitting in the back office, just waiting.
Chilling.
Yeah.
So you literally would just have shifts where you just literally get no customer, just chilling?
Yeah, the best time was when my coworker would come in, and then we would do like he had this I don't remember what it was called. It was some like weird modded downloaded game or something where it was a fighting game, but it just had this random roster of characters, like everything from like Batman to Goku to something else. Like, I don't know. It was weird, but he would bring it in on his laptop, and we'd sit there playing that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a decent time. It was also like the longest job I've ever held.
How many years did you have that job?
About 11 months.
Really? That's the longest job you've ever had?
Yeah.
I've only had 2 jobs in my life, and each one, well, the one I'm at now is I've been there long, but the first job I had was 4 years, and this one is going on 4 years, but I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. So my record is like 4 years for a job.
Well, I've had like 6 jobs.
Dang. What, you have a problem keeping them or what?
No, they're just mostly seasonal, part-time.
Get like a break.
Yeah, no, so that's something of my work career. I gotta find something a little more stable.
Go for a department store.
What, the JC Penney's down here that like 2 people go to?
Sure.
Oh yeah, because I'm not gonna want to blow my brains out there.
Well, let me tell you, whatever job you're gonna get, you're gonna want to blow your brains out.
Oh no, I know.
Go for the GameStop.
Oh, man, this would be like my 3rd or 4th time trying to work at a GameStop.
Yeah, I kind of just gave up because you kind of have to know people.
You do, and I'm trying to let them know me, because it's like I could work there and have good conversations through the day.
And they do some shady shit, so I personally would not want to work there.
Yeah, that's fine, whatever, as long as they're paying me.
then you'd be great. Would be great.
Look, man, money over ethics.
I get paid more at Target. Might as well say Target. At Target anyway. Because at GameStop, you get paid like minimum wage and shit. I'm just like, no, if I'm gonna talk to people, if you're gonna talk to people, I better get paid more than just.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just something. No one's called me back yet. It's being a real bummer.
Bug them. Constantly bug them.
So, in all my free time from not being able to hold down a job, you know what I've been thinking?
Well, this is going to be good. What have you been thinking?
So, it's a little different from last time where it went very, like, existential with the multiverse theory.
Yeah. Oh, that was a great time. Yeah.
So this one's a little more down to earth.
Okay.
That
Right.
so you know your bar of soap.
Yeah.
All right. So say you drop that.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. I'm afraid where this is going. But all right.
So can soap get dirty?
Can soap get dirty?
Can something that is known to clean you become dirty in itself?
Yes and no.
Oh, let's see. You can't have both.
Yes, you can, because if you drop it, the outer layer that is there, yeah, sure, it can get dirty. But if you wash underwater, that layer will disappear and it won't be dirty. So it is a yes and a no. Bam, science.
So that one's just done. No more to that one.
I don't know. I mean, that sounded perfectly fine to me. It seems like you were trying to go for this deep psychological moment, and it didn't land.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a deep shower thought, but that's what I was thinking about.
Uh-huh. Wow, you had some deep ass thoughts there, homie.
Sometimes they're deeper than others.
Wow.
Sometimes they're just as simple as, well, if I drop this clean thing.
You dropped the soap.
But yeah, if I drop the soap on it.
You drop this anyway. I'm not gonna. Obviously, there's a joke there. But I'm gonna be mature and not make that joke.
Prison thing.
That makes it even funnier.
Prison hugging.
Not just prison hugging. Don't you live in a town that's well known?
No, I don't think so.
That is well known for a certain prison.
For its huggings?
No, just prison in general. Yeah, totally force hugging. There's a serial force hugger on the loose. Oh no.
There's a serial hugger.
There's a serial hugger on the loose. Ew. That's disturbing. I just disturbed myself.
Gonna
do
an extra check to make sure the doors are locked tonight.
What if that's a horror movie? Serial hugger. That would probably be the shittiest fucking movie.
He'll hug you to death.
I'm trying to think of the corny tagline.
I just did.
No, that's not corny enough.
Okay. Hang on.
It needs to be stupid. It needs to hurt. It needs to hurt when you say it.
Well, look, I am your guy for this. You need to give me just a little extra time.
Well, you didn't. Well, this idea didn't come up until you just said drop the soap.
Well, yeah, because it's a very, important topic.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think they invented soap on a rope?
What? Wait, that's actually a thing?
Soap on a rope?
That's a real thing. That's a legit real thing.
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
Soap on a rope is physically so you don't drop the soap.
Wow.
Did you not know about that?
No. No? Wow.
Oh my.
Someone wasted their time creating.
Someone wasted their time making pet rock, and now they don't have to worry about bills.
I feel like that's something you would have. You would have a pet rock.
I would totally have a pet rock.
And it would still die.
Crap! I forgot to feed my pet rock.
It would still die. It would somehow come to life and then die.
Oh man, I'd glue big googly eyes on it.
Oh my god, you That's, I don't know how I feel about that, because you would.
I need to find the perfect rock now.
Oh, please don't.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Are you going to name it something stupid too?
Yes.
Like what?
Sylvester.
I'm jumping off my second story building, second story house right now. I'm gonna go.
Aren't you gonna ask me why?
Why?
Because it's about Sylvester Stallone, who plays Rocky.
Wow. Cancer. Do you feel that, ladies and gentlemen? The cancer is developing. Wow.
Why are you hating on my creativity?
Because that you call that creativity.
Yeah, it is creativity.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for harshing on me.
I'm here all week.
My mellow has now been harshed.
That's cool. Do you need some ice for that burn?
No, I'm fine.
Let me call the fire department. Ooh.
What?
I'm terrible. I don't fucking.
Go away.
Okay, bye.
Get out of here.
Okay, bye.
Shoot.
Have fun doing this podcast without me. You need me.
Do I?
I mean, I could go.
I'm gonna get a pet rock now.
It's like, I don't care what the fuck he's saying. I want a pet rock.
I don't know whatever you said. I've been too busy focusing on the right rock.
Wow. Well, get it.
Now where would I get it from?
Walk outside your door and look down.
No. You can't just get any rock. Okay.
There's no rock store you can go to.
You can't just go and buy a rock.
Okay. You gotta go outside and get a rock. Where else are you gonna get a rock? Is it gonna fall from the sky like a meteor?
I could get like a Grand Canyon rock or like an Everest rock.
First off, when the heck are you gonna go to Everest?
You don't know me. I could go whenever I feel like. Snap.
Snap. Wow. You're so sassy. You had to say the snaps.
Yeah.
Wow.
I verbally snapped you.
I got verbally snapped. Wow.
That's right.
Mark it on the calendars. Mark it on the calendars, ladies and gentlemen. Verbal snap is gonna be the next big thing.
Verbal snapitude.
Wow. I don't know what to say to that.
I wouldn't say much. I would move on. I would leave this part behind.
You're the one that kept it going.
Well, no, I'm not.
Thank God, too, because ain't nobody want to hear that. Anyway, more important issues than Bard snapping.
What's more important than my sassy pet rock?
Oh, there's a lot more important than your sassy pet rock. A human taking a shit in some building right now is more important than you and your damn sad-ass sassy pet rock.
That's just mean.
I mean, that's the truth.
I was going to make you the godfather.
Well, you know what I would do? I go to a lake and just chuck it into a lake.
That's just
Pee free pet rock.
Back to the wild.
Or I would reenact the girl with the tortoise video.
Oh, no, don't bring her back up. She upsets me.
I would totally do that, but this time the tortoise won't survive. The rock will not survive like the tortoise did.
So what's our we have a little bit of a theme for this week,
I guess, aside from Wednesday. Wednesday.
Yeah, well, I mean, still, but
yeah, it was
general kind of theme. Yeah, it's rimming.
Rimming. Woo!
Gotta get your rim on.
Am I the only one that sees the inappropriateness about that, or is it just me? It might just be me.
I think it's just you.
Yeah, it's just me. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Bard rimming.
Nothing but rim.
Tell me about the rim.
So.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
So there's the rim, and then there's a sequel, The Revenge of the Rim.
What's the sequel about?
We'll see. The Rim comes back and rims everybody.
All right, this is wow. No
right, so-
hesitation.
So the new Pacific Rim movie came out,
Yes, it did.
and to celebrate its release, I decided to put out a citation over its wonderful, wonderful counterpart, Atlantic Rim. Now, I wanted to start from the beginning of its story.
Wow. Yeah.
So, as I kind of said in the video, I feel like it would work as a good prequel.
I guess.
Well, because it seems like the bots are smaller. They're not conjoining together. It's solo runs.
Well, the robots don't conjoin together.
No, the people do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so, and they're, it's kind of basic military. It's not more sci-fi, so it's like, it could be good for like a first happening, and then Pacific Rim comes in, and it's like, okay, we know what we're doing.
But then it's like, oh, it doesn't happen in the Atlantic anymore. Nah.
Yeah, because the aliens are all like, oh man, we can't fight on this East Coast anymore. We gotta
fight
go
on the West Coast.
Yeah, we gotta go take on that West Coast.
Apparently so.
That's exactly what they said. They're staring at each other like, man, I don't want to fight on the East Coast anymore.
It's too cold.
Why is it too cold?
Because the Atlantic's colder water.
No, it's not.
Wait, I thought the Atlantic was cold.
No, the Atlantic gets its heat from the equator. The Pacific gets it, the East Coast gets all the warmth from the equator. The West Coast, all of it comes down from the Arctic. It goes in a circle.
I'm gonna look this up.
Because you have to talk about it in the perspective of the United States. Say, like in Europe, the Atlantic would be colder.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just talking about basic latitude and longitude, but it's because the currents go in the circle. That's how the weather format works in the good hemisphere.
In the good hemisphere?
Yeah. I know what I said. Bite me on it.
Is the Atlantic Ocean cold? Literally, it's the Atlantic. I don't care enough to argue.
Why would why are you trying to look it up?
I cared, and then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And I just don't care anymore. So that's cool. So they switched oceans, apparently. Thank God it's not actually a prequel, because that'd just be terrible.
Yeah. Well, the Asylum does good work with what they have.
No, they just do it just to make money.
I would gladly do the same thing.
I wouldn't. I have more integrity than that. I would not make a shitty movie just so I can release it around the time the big blockbuster comes out, so you can
ride on them coattails.
Yeah, even though they're getting sued, and then several companies have been trying to sue them, and I think there is a lawsuit going on. I don't know
for what. It's a parody clause.
I mean, sometimes
if they're not using same names or whatever likenesses, then just using the premise isn't going to do anything.
I mean, on some of them, sure, but then there are others where you're just like, it's questionable. It's questionable. But
I will give whoever does their poster graphic design for their box art is paid a lot higher than whoever is on like the actual movie.
This is true.
Because the picture of it looks amazing, and then you watch it, and you're like, "What is
What happened?
this? This is like a China discount version of Transformer toy or something."
Yeah. Yeah.
I still think it's like I said, you do it, you do with what you can. So
That's debatable. The only good thing that comes out from Asylum is their original works are very fun.
yeah, like Sharknado.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's my jam right there.
Because you're sitting there going, "Wow, this is so bad," but I need to see the next one.
Number 6 comes out this year. Woo!
Oh man, I can't wait.
Neither can I. Woo! Oh
If
my
they
god!
if they don't go to 10, I'm gonna be upset.
During the summer, we need to have a week, every week leading up to the new one, where we review Sharknado 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Perfect.
Great, summer's taken care of.
I'm down for I'm down for that.
Because I love Sharknado. Ugh. And all its trashiness.
So apart from the good version that I talked about already, you went to go see the overinflated blockbuster version.
Overinflated? Okay.
So tell us in 140 words or less.
No.
How did Pacific Rim 2 make you feel?
Well, you see, it made me feel a lot of things. Excitement. Wow. Shocked. I was shook. Well, okay, for real though, if it was good. I don't think it's better than, well, I think it's on par with the first one. It's not really better than the first one, but it's like, it's up there. It's right up there, in my opinion, with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to go in spoilers?
If you want to call out a spoiler cast right now,
because I'm asking you right now. The viewers, they're gonna know, but you haven't seen it yet.
I'm fine with it. Yes.
All right. So remember, okay.
So
spoiler
warning. What?
A lot of spoilers. Remember in the first one?
Spoilers. Gosh.
In the first one, that scientist and that other guy, went inside a kaiju's brain.
Yeah.
So that guy's back. The non-scientist guy, he's back, and he ends up being the villain of the story.
He ends up being the villain?
Oh, he ends up being the villain.
What's his name? Charlie Day or something like that?
Something like that. He's not important. What he did was more. So he ended up being the villain, but he ended up making it seem like this corporation that he was working with. This young Chinese woman who's a genius, who tried to make kaiju without a pilot, make it automated kaiju. And
you mean automated?
Like
a robot kaiju?
Yes, like a kaiju that's operated by a system that's operated and controlled by a person that could be on the other side. That could be on the other side of the world.
So, like a Mecha Godzilla kind of thing.
Yeah. And of course, the kaiju pilots didn't see too kindly to that. They're like, "What are you doing? You can't do that." Blah blah blah. And I cannot think of her name. The Asian girl from the first one that was adopted by oh my god. Do you know who I'm talking about?
The Asian girl who got adopted by the general dude from the first movie.
Yes. She's in this movie and she's a government official. And so she comes in and she's going to vote on if they go with the Chinese company's way or if they go with the pilots. So she's the deciding factor on if it gets approved or not. So she flies in on a helicopter and minding her own business, doing living her life, and then this kaiju comes in. Not kaiju. Yeah, kaiju. This kaiju comes in, and no, not kaiju. Jaeger. That's the word.
Jaeger bombastics come in.
That's the word I've been looking for. So it's not a kaiju, it's a Jaeger. It's self-automated Jaeger. Well, it's not really self-automated. Okay. It's more like another person's on the other side of the planet.
A non-manned Jaeger.
Yes, a non-manned Jaeger. There you go. Saying kaiju. So she's the deciding factor of this Jaeger, of this Jaeger project. So she flies in, but she doesn't fly in because a Jaeger comes in and starts wrecking the place. It's rogue Jaeger. And it starts coming in, wrecking the place, destroying whatever. I think Sydney is. They're in Sydney. So it destroys Sydney, and it kills her. Slams her, like grabs her helicopter, slams it down.
It kills the lady?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it kills her. On the day of the decision. I'm like, oh, I saw the helicopter. I'm like, oh no, she's gonna die. Oh shit.
So is it fair to say her vote might be to say no?
Her vote was to say no, yeah.
Oh, snap.
Very much so, because she's like, I like the idea, but it's not where it should be. So she was literally going to say no. And yeah, she died. Did she and the dude get together? They didn't show him. She was the only character from the first movie that came back.
Was it never like portrayed as
I don't think it was
together?
I don't think it was hinted, no.
Because that was one of the things from the first movie that I got like mixed feelings with, where it was pushed so hard that they were having this connected weird relationship kind of thing.
Yeah.
That at the end, when they didn't kiss, I was like, why didn't you go in for the kiss? Where normally I'm sitting there going, why are you forcing this relationship down my throat?
Well, in this one,
I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, in this one, they don't mention him. I might have missed it if they did, but I don't think they did. And the main character, the main guy, the guy from Star Wars, yeah, he's from Star Wars. And he's the general's actual blood son.
Okay.
So he looks to her as like an older sister. They're all family. So she dies. He comes back. He takes up the mantle of being officer or whatever term they go by. And he trains these new cadets, these new kids, on how to pilot Jaegers. And so the rogue Jaeger leaves after they fight the a Jaeger piloted. So then the rogue Jaeger comes back later. They beat the crap out of it, destroy it, pop up in its head, and it's the automated. It's that system that they were talking about, but it blew up, and a kaiju was in it, like a kaiju brain was inside the contraction.
Okay,
instead.
All right.
So somebody implanted a kaiju brain instead of the system that should be there.
So then the kaijus are all like, "Oh damn, I got a sick new robot body."
Yeah.
Let's do it up.
The movie makes you think it's the genius Chinese CEO billionaire.
Right.
It kind of paints her in a horrible light, but she's not. Obviously, she's not the one who did it.
She's just hate. She just has that face you want to hate.
Oh hell yeah! She's total bitch mode. She looks at that person with a handshake. She's just like, I don't do that. Ew, peasants. And she just walks away. But she ends up becoming badass at the end. She ends up getting less full of herself. But she's like, oh, shit. Somebody fucked me over? Bitch, no. Because she didn't take too kindly to be someone taking over her shit behind her back and really fucking her over. So she wasn't too happy. And she became badass. So I appreciated that. So yeah, it turns out you come to find out that the guy from the first one that helped get into the brain of a kaiju is now done it so much because he has a brain of a kaiju inside his room and he calls it Alice. And he has a relationship with it. And he's married to a brain of a kaiju.
The science guy?
Not the science guy, the other guy. I guess he's a science guy.
He's a science guy.
The one that didn't have the cane.
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
He's married to a kaiju brain.
Yeah, he calls her Alice.
Oh my.
I know. I was like, what? Ew. But yeah, he has a thing with going into the kaiju's brain, and the kaiju end up taking over his mind, and he's like, they end up using him. So, and then
So how did he keep it alive?
he has a tube, a big old tube in his room that's keeping it alive. He somehow moved it. I don't know how or why, but
Well, all right. I suppose.
so that was like, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
A little weird. So he ends up using the kaijus not kaijus, the Jaegers, that he had full control of, thousands of them. And these kaiju, these Jaegers, it's cool. These rogue Jaegers turn to kaijus. Like the brain would burst out and morph the robotic body into like a more organic monster. They were kind of cool.
Okay, that sounds kind of cool.
So the brain of the kaiju would turn the Jaeger into like a... It was so cool. And then
that's a good premise.
And then the bunch of kaiju Jaeger hybrid went over to the Pacific to open up the hole that closed in the first one and let out some more...
Well, if it's an energy rip...
Yeah.
How do you reopen it?
The kaiju told them how to do it.
Because
how to reopen it.
Because you can't just grab it.
No, there was a certain devices that were on the Jaegers that the kaiju, because the kaiju told them how to do it. They basically like fed him thoughts and shit. So
they used the Jaegers to do some Mumbo's science magic EMP ripple to open up the portal to another dimension.
Yes. Because the kaiju were talking through this one guy.
Now you're going to get a little crazy here. Okay, I was cool with kaiju robotic cyborg morphing.
Yeah.
But magical rip opening, now you're getting a little too far for me.
Well, it's not magical ripping because the kaiju tells him how to do it because he's been talking to the brain for so long. So they're inside his head. So the kaiju's knowledge he uses and is able to open it up again. So he ends up opening a bunch of holes around Ring of Fire, and they seal the big one, and they're like, "Yay, cool, we did it, woo!" But it turns out there was a few of them that got out in some of the other holes, in some of the smaller holes. So you have 3 kaiju that are going through Tokyo. And the reason they're going through Tokyo, Godzilla reference.
Go Godzilla.
So 3 huge kaiju are running around Tokyo going to Fuji. What they want to do is the kaiju wants to wreak as much havoc on humanity as possible from the disasters of the first one. They're like, okay, you want to fuck with us? We're going to fuck with you. So
but they started it.
Oh, but they want to finish it. So their goal with the 3 kaiju is...
So the goal is just... there's no direct order. There's not a specific thing of doing. It's just destroy everything.
They want to... I'm assuming... But it seems like they want to destroy humanity and then come in after humanity's gone and take all that they want from the earth, materials and all that stuff.
Yeah, they're resource gatherers.
Yeah, but they're mostly doing this just to be like, okay, cool, humanity, you want to fuck with us? We're going to fuck with you back. So
I never understood. I think they explained it, but I forgot why they didn't earlier, where it was like they were the extinction of the dinosaurs or something.
It's been a while since I saw the first one.
It was something like that. It's like they've been around before.
Yeah.
But they needed to wait till a certain time to come back.
Yeah. So 3 kaiju are heading to Mount Fuji for the reason of kaiju's blood reacts with the minerals in a volcano, and their goal was to cause a massive eruption of Mount Fuji, causing a ripple effect into the Ring of Fire, setting the world into death. Because it would release so much gas and shit from the Ring of Fire, it would completely kill any life on the planet. So that's what their goal was. They had 3 kaiju going through Tokyo, daily walk, destroying shit. And then the Jaeger pilots come in, and they end up being the kaiju. But then the kaiju are like, nah, fam, we're not done yet. All the kaiju end up fusing together to one humongous kaiju.
What?
And that was actually kind of cool. I'm like, this is very Power Rangers, E, but this is badass.
But I'm okay with it.
Oh, I'm okay with it because that huge kaiju was. Awesome.
Tell me the Jaegers morph together.
They don't.
Ah,
they don't. I wish they did.
Man, that's all I need is in like a super Hollywood movie, like just like this, is for them to just go, megaform, and then just and like the fast moving lines, and it's more
That would be awesome if that was the case. But
like
no,
they had a chance with the Power Rangers update, reboot, but that just fell.
No, it did not. It was not terrible. I actually liked it a lot.
Bryan Cranston was the best part of that movie.
Anyways, despite my love for the Power Rangers movie, that it deserves a sequel, which pretty much it might as well get one and get the toy sales rocked. Apparently, so I'm hoping it gets a sequel. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. So this humongous jumbo 3-in-1 kaiju is just strolling up Mount Fuji, and they're losing because when the kaiju went to 3-in-1, it murdered some people. Some of the pilots. It totally just wrecked shit.
Right, I would imagine so.
So there's like one left, one kaiju left, not kaiju. There's one Jaeger left.
Come on, man.
And they're like, oh no, we're gonna lose. And they're like, no, we're not. We're gonna win.
It's Gypsy, whatever, right?
Well, Gypsy is one of the ones. But
what is it? It's revamped version.
Yeah, it's Gypsy.
But isn't it like they upgraded it or something? Because I know that is not the same robot.
I think they didn't mention any major differences.
Because unless the development team completely messed up, like I looked at the picture, like that is not the same robot.
Well, I'm sure it was decades since the first one, so I'm sure they've done some changes to it. They didn't talk about any of it though.
Right.
But I'm sure they've done some changes to it. I mean, there were some changes to it towards the end of the movie using kaiju blood. Because they're like, oh, we're not going to be able to get to Tokyo in time. And the science guy's like, no, bitch, I got you. So he uses
kaiju blood as like Nox or something?
No, he's kaiju blood as a, what do they call it? Rockets. Because it's very reactive.
Rocket fuel.
Yeah, so he uses as rocket fuel so they can get to Tokyo and like lickety split, which is exactly what they did. So now it's down to Gypsy and this humongous kaiju. So I can't remember why that happened, but he ended up going up into the sky. I think the kaiju knocked it, like threw him up into the atmosphere. So they're like, okay, we got one more option. They used Gypsy as basically a bomb. They used the rockets that they had, and they were like, okay, we're going to fly straight down at the kaiju, full force, ready for fucking impact. So they end up flying towards the earth, like all like superhero style, and they went full force, and they were going to use Gypsy as basically a last resort bomb to just murder the kaiju.
Well, because it's giant nuclear power or something, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So they're like, okay, we're gonna die. Cool. And they go down, and then there's a little Jaeger.
Oh.
From the beginning.
Wait.
A junkyard Jaeger.
I just remembered why it's not the same robot.
Why?
Because the original Gypsy blows up in the other dimension.
That's true. Oh, that's right.
It has a giant plot point.
It's been a while.
That is not the same robot. No shit. Because the other one's super gone.
So there's a young cadet that ends up being boss as hell. So in the beginning, she'd create a junkyard kaiju. Not kaiju, a junkyard Jaeger out of scraps. And that's how she ended up getting caught up into the program and became a pilot. So the Chinese woman that's a CEO rigged this junkyard Jaeger to come up to them and try to save them. So They end up going to this junkyard Jaeger. They both live. The gypsy comes down once again in a fiery blaze of glory, goes straight through the kaiju, killing it, cutting it in half, and it explode of blood and guts everywhere.
I guess that's fine.
And then I was like, okay, cool, that's the end.
Yeah, I guess I can accept that. Humanity wins.
No, humanity wins, but they also said so they got hold of the guy who's the kaiju. So they got hold of him. Yeah, the science dude. So they told him, okay, tell them we're coming for them. So the third one, humanity's gonna go to them and destroy them now.
That'll be fun.
So I'm like, yes.
It's like at the end of Independence Day where they're like, oh, now we're part of a galactic war.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh. So they're gonna go to them now? Yes.
Just giant robots
fucking up the kaiju.
Oh man. Yes.
I'm ready. I was like, yes. Also,
I still like the part from the original movie where it's the scene where he grabs the giant tanker ship.
Oh.
Like there are some good parts to make it a strong movie, and I do want to go see it.
It's a good movie. All right, you
ruined it for me.
Well, I asked you. You said sure, go for it.
You shouldn't believe me.
Well, I didn't go over everything. Now I will. Okay, so the main girl that you come to know and love in this movie. Remember the comic, the prequel comic to that was released?
Yeah.
Have you read any of it?
No.
Well, it's kind of this character's backstory.
All right.
Because I mean, it shows it in the movie too. But when she was a little girl, the first attack of the kaiju came or happened, and she got separated from her family on this beach on this dock. So the dock was cut in half, and she was like, "Oh no! Oh my god! What am I gonna do?" And her father's like, "Jump to me!" And she jumps, and the kaiju steps on her whole family, murdering them.
Oh my!
And I'm like, "Damn!" That escalated quickly. So she ends up having a deep psychological trauma and stuff. Obviously, I mean, how would you not? How would you not have psychological trauma from that? But that ends up becoming a problem when they try to sync. When people try to sync with her in the Jaeger, is that she end up getting caught up in that memory.
She gets all upsetty.
Yeah,
and she
reliving that
no
memory
spaghetti.
and stuff. Oh wow, just had to ruin it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it was a good fun movie.
All right. I will take your word for it.
It's a fun, entertaining, and increases more on the story, and has a lot more jokes in this movie, which I thought that was gonna be a problem, but no, the jokes were actually pretty good. Had some funny parts in it.
Okay, well,
that's great. Good.
Like I said, I'll take your word for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go take a look myself.
Yes, go watch it. It's worth it. It's worth like the $3 you'll be paying.
Hey,
I still miss that theater. $3 to $5 for a movie. Oh, that beats 10 to 15.
Well, definitely.
So I bought my Avengers tickets, and that was like $24. Granted, I got for my birthday, my coworker got me a Fandango gift card for $25. I'm like, oh shit, girl, I know what I would do. Within the first 20 minutes of my shift, on my phone, I bought the Avengers tickets.
There you go.
I'm all set and ready to go for the Avengers Infinity War.
Be right there an hour early.
Oh, hell yeah.
You gonna go camp out?
No. I mean, I'm going on a Sunday, not the first Thursday or Friday.
Right.
I'm going Sunday, April 29th at 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, so you're not going on a first showing?
No. That's too much. That's too busy. I'm perfectly fine going on a Sunday. I just avoid the internet for 2 days. I'll avoid the internet for 2 days for spoilers, because if I see a spoiler, I want to kill somebody.
Right.
Or if someone spoils it for me, watch your back, because I'm going to kill you. So, but I'm perfectly fine on Sunday, 10:30 in the morning. It's gonna be a whole day event.
Okay.
Also, in other movie news, Dark Phoenix, X-Men Dark Phoenix, and New Mutants got pushed back again, and I'm pissed. The X-Men Dark Phoenix was supposed to get released in November of this year. It got pushed back to February 14th, 2019, Valentine's Day. 2019.
Aww. So remember, take your loved ones out to go see this movie.
I'm gonna see it. But and then New Mutants got pushed back again because that one was supposed to come out in February. It got February 2nd, but then it got pushed back to August 2nd, 2019. And I'm just like, what the French toast?
When does Deadpool come out?
May 18th? Like 2 weeks after the Avengers. I think 2 or 3 weeks after the Avengers.
Okay.
So that's still coming out. It better. Or I will be raging. I was promised 3 X-Men movies, goddamn, and I'm only getting 1.
And then, I think by the time this comes out, Ready Player One will be out.
I want to see that one too.
Yeah, I definitely want to see it too. I want to get all them throwback nostalgia moments
From all Spielberg's movies.
It's gonna be so good.
Iron Giant, the T-Rex from Jurassic Park,
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. I don't know.
Those are really the main ones they keep.
Was E.T. a
trailering.
Spielberg movie?
Yeah.
Is E.T. going to be in it though? He better be.
I mean, he was in Star Wars.
Oh my God, he was. He was.
Because Spielberg and George Lucas are like buddy buddy.
No, they're buddy buddy, alright.
So
yeah, I'm excited for that.
I'm excited too. So it's a good time for movies right now.
Oh hell yeah! Just not the movies I want to see.
So
Besides,
grab your popcorn, get that large drink, sit back and
enjoy,
and hope your feet don't get stuck.
And so, breaking the fourth wall here, we're recording this on March 27th, 2018, not 19. We're recording this for the future.
Why do you people keep doing this?
Because people have to realize that we obviously cannot record this the day of. What kind of bull is that? People have to know we don't. There's no way people will have to get this whole illusion. Oh, they record the same day? Yes. No,
yes, we
don't.
Are that efficient.
No, we're not. Not right now, anyway. So this is Tuesday, March 27th, the day before my birthday. Tomorrow, supposedly, rumor has
Happy birthday.
It's not my birthday for like...
Happy birthday.
Not for like... Anyway. So, rumor has it tomorrow they're going to have a Pokemon Direct. Rumored. A surprise Direct talking about the Switch game coming out this year.
That'll be fun.
Rumor has it. No confirmation or anything, but it's just a rumor that's been going around. I don't buy it, but who knows? It's Nintendo, so who knows what they might do. I hope it is. That'd be like the greatest. That'll be Nintendo's birthday present to me. Pokemon news. But that's just a rumor I've been hearing about. I'm just hoping it actually happens.
Well, we can hope.
Yeah.
And to all you people out there in TV land, you can hope too.
The fuck? When did this turn into an infomercial? Like, you can hope. Hope will get
and you
places.
Too can help us continuing doing whatever it is we're doing.
No, I'm gonna end humanity.
All you gotta do is just give $1 a day.
$1 a day to who? To us?
To me specifically.
No. Why? Hello? No. When did that become a thing?
Don't worry about it.
That's not right.
It's
That's
fine.
Maybe for you.
If you shut up, you'll get your cut.
I better get 50%, bitch.
So these starving content creators,
Starving content creators as I eat mac and cheese.
you too can help adopt them.
I don't want to be adopted. I'm
And
almost
make sure-
26.
And make sure that they go to a good home.
But wait,
Shut up.
we have good homes though.
Shut up.
I don't know what kind of shit you're
Shut
spitting.
up.
Don't listen. Don't listen to Bard. Give the money to where it matters and where it counts. Me.
No, don't listen
That's
to
when
him.
That's when shit will get done. When
Listen
it
to
goes
me.
No, me.
Yes.
No, I'm the face of the channel. Okay.
How are you the face?
I'm the one that's been keeping it alive. Not really. Kind of. Month of
is a
February,
dual
parts of
effort.
March.
This is a dual effort.
Since there's only two of us.
Yeah.
It's a dual effort. But whatever. That's cool. I'm the favorite anyway.
I'll do what I want. You're the favorite.
People love me more.
No,
They
me.
haven't told me.
They like my quick wit
bitch where.
and my comical quips.
What?
So you don't even know.
The fuck?
You don't even know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, but he's just high as hell right now.
I don't know. Everything's being derailed. So, with that said, crap, what podcast number is this one?
Number 14?
13.
13? 13.
Yes.
13.
So
13.
Thank you
Number.
for joining us on podcast 13. And if you have any questions that you want to send us, send them to iceletters@gmail.com.
No one ever does.
They will.
No.
They will.
It'd be nice.
Just be patient.
I'm not, okay?
Just be patient.
There's no patience in this ginger body, okay?
And we will see you next Friday.
Or like Wednesday
Next
and Monday.
Friday.
And Friday. And every Monday, Wednesday, Friday after that.
No, but it's about this specific segment.
Cool. Cool.
It is cool. It's very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna go eat some Tide Pod
Great. You do that.
with some bleach.
And everyone, if you want to help me stop grieving over him eating Tide Pods, you can send your money to this address.
What the fuck? Wow. We're ending it. Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
I'm grieving. I need the emotional support.
Emotional support, whatever.